Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Saturday. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Whew. I need to wake up. I was just reading and it put me into a little bit of a tired space. I need to wake up because we're doing some work today. We're going to get work done. I also look a little crazy, but that's fine. It's Saturday. Ain't nobody cares what I look like today. Oh my God. It looks crazy. It's fine. It's fine. This is what I look like today. It's good. Hello, Amy. Hello, Katrin. Hello, Spasia. Hello. Total eclipse of the heart. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? How is everybody doing? What's everyone going to be working on? I just finished reading a graphic novel that was low-key just mid, and it makes me sad because I wanted it to be really good. But I read it for the Trans Race Readathon, which is currently going on right now. And I just finished Snapdragon in French because I didn't realize that I put the French version on hold, which was fun for my brain. Not gonna lie. Most of the context. Thank God there's photos and graphic novels because it has been so long since I've read a proper book in French. Literally, probably about 8 years. So, but yeah, Snapdragon was just okay, but I finished it, which is good. It was cute. It had cute trans rep in it, so we love that. Amy says, it's been a full Saturday for me. Hit up the train museum. That's cool. Food truck festival. I made it back in time for the stream. Man, you've really been doing everything. Did you get good food at the food truck festival? That sounds amazing. That really sounds so good. I've literally woken up, went to the library, and eaten food. That's all I've done today. Oh, and I finished an entire graphic novel. I should probably mark that off on Goodreads. And I didn't even put it into currently reading on Storygraph. I need to do that. Snapdragon. Oh, that's funny. It was a fun morning. Katrin is throwing lunch in the oven and then working on their work in progress. Did a video interview thing for a job this morning. Oh, good luck. Hopefully it went really well. I need to do some work for my dad's business later today. Very fun. We got bomb dumplings and rice bowls. Oh, I didn't know food trucks could do that. That's so cool. It's a slow, productive day for me so far. Making some lunch and reading now. I love it. I love a slow, productive Saturday. We love to see it. I need to work on my YouTube videos for next week. Very nice. Hello, Dawn. Welcome to the stream. Taking a break from assignments. I'm going to have lunch and read. Very fun. What do you guys, those of you who are reading today, what are you guys going to be reading during the stream? I'm going to see if I can find Snapdragon in French. En français? C'est là? There it is. Currently reading. Yeah, that's the French version. Okay. I need to check out more food trucks in my area. They always surprise me with their menu and taste. Honestly, since I live in the middle of freaking Canada, our food trucks probably have such a hard time of it because there's maybe 4 months of the year where you get good weather to be able to even be a food truck. And then there's a solid 10 months of the year where you probably shouldn't be in a food truck serving food because it is minus 30 outside. So, but there's always a few good ones. There was one that was always on uni campus that I never went to, but it always was popping with people. So there's the good ones. Finishing up Dragon Pearl by Yoon Ha Lee. Are you enjoying it, Dawn? I think that's the one Rick Riordan presents that I actually really disliked. I didn't like it at all. I thought there was so much potential there, but it just fell so flat for me. But I really hope you liked it. And I think the sequel for that one is out now or is coming out really soon. And I didn't know there was going to be a sequel. I'm reading Before I Let Go by Kennedy Bryan in between some theory pieces for my class. Very cool. I've heard good things about Before I Let Go. I think that's the one. Hello, Phoebe, darling. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Well, I today am going to be working on a second story. I'm going to be continuing my auditory read through So if you guys see me doing any weird facial expressions or hand gestures, that's what I'm doing. I'm reading through my story. But you guys know. You guys have been here for a while. I do weird things on stream. It's fun. It's quick. It's meh. Yeah. Yeah. That is exactly how I felt. Like, it had such a cool world and so much potential to be really good, and it just didn't do it. God, I was mad when I read that book because it was like, this could be so cool, and it just wasn't. Anyways, I got my dice out. Here in the Midwest, most every food truck is barbecue. Finding those dumplings was a treat for sure. Yeah, I believe it. I think most of our food trucks are like Smokies and like fries and stuff because, you know, Canadian, we do poutine and stuff like that. And I think there's like been pierogies and stuff at one point because, you know, Canadian, we like to do a very specific kind of food. Reading Watership Down currently for the first time. Ooh, is that the one with the bunny on the front? I've never read that book, but is that the one with the bunnies? Is that Watership Down? I could be entirely wrong. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Katrin. I really do. I'm not enjoying my current read either. It just sure is nice. Okay, good. I really want to be liking it, but it's Genesis of Misery, and there's just something off about it. And I'm gonna finish it because I'm intrigued with it, and like the politics are interesting, and I need to know what the frick is going on. But like something's off about it. But this is all be in my vlog that I'm going to be putting up on Tuesday, as I usually do. But these are my two next reads. We got Dead Collections by Isaac Fellman and Her Majesty's Royal Coming by Juno Dawson. And I'm so excited for both of these. They better both be good, otherwise I'm going to riot. But I'm so amped for them. And we love the Trans Rights Readathon, so lots of trans books this weekend. I have COVID. No, sweetie, no. I'm so sorry. I managed to finish a book yesterday. Heck yeah. I'm sorting through a new to me horror book. What's the book? What's the book that you finished, and did you like it? And are you enjoying the new to me horror book? But yes, hopefully you get well soon. Oh my God. I somehow have gone over 3 years without getting sick of COVID. There was that fluke in February where I got that like weird cold that was attacking everybody, but it wasn't COVID. So I got that instead of COVID, but I'm lucky. I seem to be one of the only ones around me who hasn't had COVID. And I work with kids, so fun times. We still wear masks at work though, so that's probably why I'm still good. Anyways. Oh my God, I rolled a nat 20. Jeez. Okay, so we can go for either a 14-minute opening sprint, a 20-minute opening sprint, or a 24-minute opening sprint, whichever you guys would like to do for our warm-up. So 14 minutes, 20 minutes, or 24 minutes for our warm-up sprint. Y'all tell me what you would like to do as I get our little tomato timer set up here. So I figured we should probably jump right in. Also, while I have the majority of you here, tomorrow I'm going to be live again on my channel with a bunch of amazing people. Amy is going to be one of them. We're going to be doing some sprints for the Storyteller's Hearth, which is currently going on. It used to be the Worldwide Readathon, rebranded to the Storyteller's Hearth, which is exciting. So definitely come and join. I think it's going to be right around this time. What is it? It's 2:00 for me, so 2:00 Central. And we usually start at 1:30 Central for my regular live streams, but there's going to be another live stream tomorrow at 2:00 Central time. And it's going to be a great time. I don't know how much work is going to get done during it because it is a social stream. So we'll see, but I hope to see you all there. Aspasia says 20 minutes. And Amy says, yeah, I'm excited. Yes, I'm so excited to have a bunch of wonderful people on my channel with me. It's hard to do things and talk at the same time. But yeah, are we all good with the 20-minute warm-up sprint? My friends, my lovely friends. And we'll get our little tomato friend ready and going. 20 sounds good. Wonderful, wonderful. I finished Down Comes the Night by Alison Sapp. Really enjoyed it. Heck yeah. I know I'm reading The Magic Cottage by James Herbert. Ooh. Well, that title does not give horror, but I hope it's good. That gives more like middle grade fantasy, but I like it. All right, everybody says 20 sounds good, so we're going to get going with our lovely 20-minute warm-up sprint, my friends. You let me scroll. Thank you. 20-minute warm-up sprint. Sprint. All right, my friends. I will see you in 20 minutes. Happy sprinting. Woohoo! How we doing, friends? First sprint done. How are we feeling? How's everybody doing? I got through the end of part 3. I was just finishing up one chapter. And now I'm in the beginning of part 4. I'm nearly done this chapter as well. I'm about halfway through. I continuously love to read things out loud. It's great. Reading stuff out loud is amazing. Is one of my favorite ways of editing. Oh man. It's so fun to be able to like hear your story out loud, you know? Also, this cardigan, huge. She big. I made it a couple years ago. Is an imitation to the Taylor Swift folklore cardigan because I missed the boat on those and I just didn't grab one. Should have. So I made this one as an imitation, but I need to try again with smaller wool. Try again with smaller wool. Oh. Because this one's huge, but it's like a big blanket, so I don't mind. Amy hasn't started writing yet, but hope you too soon. I'd like to get 3,000 words done today. Heck yeah, Amy. We love to hear it. If you want to continue watching streams after this, I'm sure there's a bunch more for Through the Storyteller's Hearth. I think I'm going to hop over to one after this as well. Move back onto my couch and get some more writing done because I really, really want to finish reading through this book because I've gotten to the point now where I'm starting to like reading through A Second Story. I love it to pieces, but I'm starting to get tired of it because I went through an edit and then now I'm coming back and reading it again, right? So I'm getting a little tired of it. And I really want to work on book 2. I really want to start drafting again and like creating a story instead of just polishing the story. But I need to get this done so that I could move to the formatting phase. And then I can let my brain think about Project Luck, which is the second one. Taking a pizza break. That's the best kind of pizza break. Actually, I'm going to ask you guys something because there's only 7 of you here and not many people watch these live streams. So I don't have to worry too much about this. But as long as you guys keep the code of secrecy. For my second book, so the first book is called A Second Story. Yes? For my second book, I have a title in my head for it. But it's at the point of like, if I choose this title, I have to follow this format of titling things for every book in Aramount from here on out. And I have a list of possible titles for stuff that I was just like jotting down. Where did I put that? Titles here. Where it's literally just me just, you know, writing things down. So A Second Story, that's the first book's name, yes? Now, the second book's name in my head is A Little Luck. So it follows the same word as A Second Story, right? Do I go with A Little Luck? It works so well with the story. It's a phrase that's used in the book a couple times. But if I do it, I have to be now, because it's book 2 and I'm following that same title sequence. I don't know why I still have your comment up, Catchin. I'm sorry. If I follow that same title sequence, that means book 3 has to follow the word sequence as well, which isn't terrible because I do have a possibility in here for book 3 that I'm thinking of calling Project Favor, but we'll see. So what do you guys think of the title, A Little Luck, for book 2? Which makes sense in multiple facets because the main character's name is Lottie Luck. She calls herself Lottie Luck. Her name is actually Charlotte Little, but she calls herself Lottie Luck because luck is her whole thing. And she always tells herself, like, excuse me, just a little luck or just a little bit, you know. But if I lock myself into that title, that means the book 3, book 4, and however many book mores after this have to follow that same title sequence, because I can't break from it then, because it'll look funny. Anyways, I just thought I'd run that by you guys. Because it's a good title. It's catchy. It is. I like it. Yeah, it's cute. And it makes sense in the story, you know. So, it's probably going to be a little luck. If it wasn't a little luck, it would be a touch of luck or something like that. But that's the thing. Like, do I lock myself into the 3-word structure with a word, or do I allow myself flexibility with doing 4 words? But I don't know. And if I'm keeping, which I am, the same like cover structure, I just don't think that a longer title would work on it. You guys haven't even seen the cover yet. Nor have I, to be honest. Well, yeah, I have. I've seen a 95% done cover. My cover artist is currently doing finals at university, so she's a little busy right now. But she said that she's hopefully going to get it to me. Her personal deadline is April 8th. So beginning of April, there should be a cover for you guys to see, which is very exciting. Anyways, I thought I'd run that by you guys. Book 2, possibly going to be called A Little Luck. For a while, I called it As You Wish, but that title does not fit this book anymore. One day, I will write a book with the title As You Wish. One day, but it doesn't really fit with the book. Anyways, how did that sprint go for the rest of y'all? I need to work on book 2. Because I want to release it this fall for you guys. So I need to actually write it and have people read it and start editing in that one too. Stress. Because if I don't release it this fall, it's going to have to be released next fall, because it is a fall book. This is what you do when you lock yourself into seasons. Anyways, also, if you guys want to tell me what you're listening to today, I'd love to know. I've just been listening to my 2023 playlist. Currently, it's Taylor Swift, but we got everything on here. There's 7 hours of music in my 2023 playlist. I just threw it on because I had nothing else that I wanted to listen to. As I talk to myself and tell myself a story. I also need to write down ideas for a sprint tomorrow, what we can do. Because it is a social stream. Where's my pen? Total Eclipse has just started working on a character backstory, but I have to leave for work soon, unfortunately. Ooh, I always love character backstories. Is it going okay so far? This character that you're working on? Is it your main character? Is it a side character, a villain? What kind of a character is it? Before you have to leave for work. Also, did anyone else forget that April is Camp NaNoWriMo? Because I totally forgot. I was reminded yesterday as I was scrolling through my YouTube feed, and I saw, I think, one of the YouTubers I follow named Shannon, I can't remember her whole name, put up a bunch of scheduled streams for Camp NaNoWriMo, and I was like, oh my god, Camp NaNoWriMo's next month? What? So, is anyone doing anything for Camp NaNoWriMo? I'm very intrigued. I think I'm going to, because I'm hopefully going to wrap up a second story in the next couple days, this read through. I hope that April is going to be me finishing A Little Luck. I can call it that now because you guys know what it's called. Project Luck, Book 2. Because I really need to get it going so that May, June, I can send it to a couple betas to get their opinion and start moving on that. because then July, August, September is going to be me editing and polishing and getting everything ready month. I need more time than that. Oh, I'm going to have to really boogie in April to get this done. I'm going to have to really boogie. My timeline is so condensed right now. Whoa. For book 2. I'm using it to finish this draft, I think. Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah. I love the camps for Nano because I think they're at a good time of year where people actually have like the energy to do stuff. And you're not necessarily locked into doing the 50,000 words in a month, which you are in November. I think NaNoWriMo is at the worst time of year, you know, because like November, who's got the mental capacity to do that in November anymore without absolutely wrecking themselves? Like, seasonal depression's a thing. Dawn just finished up lunch with the kids and read another chapter. This book is low-key annoying me now, lol. This Fox Magic is too OP. Honestly, I don't even remember Fox Magic in that book, so that's funny. DNF it if it's annoying you. You don't have to worry about it. DNF it, move on to something else. I know you're reading it for the Transrights Readathon, but I've watched a couple TikToks on like the etiquette of DNFing for this readathon, and it's literally just stop and pick something else up, and you don't really have to mention it. So why not? If it's annoying you, it's the main character going, okay, so far it's going to be really sad. Oh, we love a good tragic backstory. Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. I love it. I'm listening to all sorts of music today. My Spotify playlist is going on of one. Yeah, today just seems to be an interesting time. I don't know what it is. There's something in the air. It's really bright and sunny out today. It's starting to feel like spring. It's like the warmth of the sun is starting to feel like spring, even though we still have like -5 temperatures Celsius and like there's snow on the ground. So I would love spring to come a little quicker. I want to stop wearing my winter jacket. Amy wants to do something for Camp NaNoWriMo. I'll probably be finishing book 3 and doing final edits and Ichiro formatting for Shade of the Shadowlands. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I love Camp NaNoWriMo for so many reasons. It's just so good. Like you can make your own goals. You don't have to necessarily be drafting something. But it's such a lovely place to be when there's like so many different people working on something, you know? Anyways, I've been rambling for a while now. We should really get into our second sprint of the day. Woo! Okay. Rolling the dice. What does the dice say? The dice says natural 1. Okay, so I rolled. Okay, I'm going to re-roll the nat 1. I rolled another nat 1. That's so funny. Okay, this dice really doesn't want me to do anything today. All right, so we can do a 30-minute sprint or a 27-minute sprint. 27 or 30 minutes. What would you guys prefer to do for our second sprint of the day? Math. To get us going. Get us moving and grooving. But yeah, I think because Camp Nano is... Oh. My cover on my laptop just completely came off. That's because the corners are so broken now. They're just crumbling at this point, which is so annoying. Ugh. Anyways. I think I'm going to be working on book 2 for Camp Nano, and I really just want to get it done. Because then if I can get it done in the month of April, May I can send it to betas, and then hopefully it'll be back really soon for me. And then in June, I dive into big structural edits and just try and get my editing life together. Because I want to be able to kind of not only have a good editing technique for this series, but I want to be able to do it in a way where I can do it efficiently, time-wise, you know? Anyways, Phoebe says 30 minutes. Today is a rambly stream, my friends. Do we all agree with 30 minutes, or is there someone out there who wants to do 27? What would you guys like to do for our next sprint? I need to channel this energy into reading a second story out loud. Oh, look at this. 30, 30, 30. Oh my God. Phoebe says, Amber, my cat, has come to join me. She's now purring very loudly, a very happy cat on my lap. Phoebe, every time we stream, your cat is just the cutest. And I love it so much. You're living the best, cozy, comfy life right now. I love it, despite being sick. But anyways, all right, everyone says 30. So we're going to go with 30 minutes. Good, solid second sprint, my friends. Alrighty, let's get into it. Happy sprinting. Alrighty, friends. How do we feel after that? How are we feeling? Second sprint is done. I'm into chapter 2 of part 4. My mom just sent me a picture of my dog. She has just had a haircut and she looks very cute. Look at her. Ain't she cute? She's in the side room guarding her kingdom. Guarding her kingdom. Yes. How are we all feeling at the end of that 30-minute sprint? I realized partway through that I had never described one of Arlias's like magical objects that he uses. So I had to go back through and find spots to describe it. Which was fun because then I had to go into my Word document and also find the spots there because I'm bringing chapters over as I do them. So if you use my little bean, just reached the 50-page mark. Heck yeah, baby. Patrons at 1,600 words for the day, kind of meandering through a scene with no real idea where it's going. Hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Hopefully you do find a point to it, though, at some point. At some eventuality, if you will. I had to go and grab my emotion thesaurus, which was on my couch partway through that, because there was a word that I was like, that's not the right word, but like, what's the feeling I'm looking for, you know? And it's always hard because there's the feeling of comfort, which is not in the emotion thesaurus, which is very irritating because like multiple times I've been like, I just want the feeling of comfort and the feeling of ease, and it's just not in there, which is annoying, but it's fine. Amy got a couple hundred words. I moved outside to the back porch because it's decent and I like the white noise of the breeze and the birds. Oh, that's lovely. What a lovely spot to be. Gosh, I wish. It's like -5 outside right now. It's too cold for that. Don's feeling good. Took a break from reading to finish up your assignment. Heck yeah. Did you get it all wrapped up and done for the day? Oh, look at us. Getting stuff done. I love it. Yes. If anyone wants to share the last line you wrote or read or whatever, feel free. I would love to know. The last one that I read was Ari sighed and chuckled quietly at Sage's innocence. I still don't know if innocence is the right word, but before it was youth, and that wasn't it either. So I think innocence kind of encapsulates the naivete of the moment a little bit more. Because she's quite an innocent kid. Like, she's grown up in this tiny town and, you know, has worked at the bookstore for a few years. So she's like dreaming of adventure. And Ari's like, babe, it's not like it is all chalked up to be. It's quite dangerous. But yeah, that's the last line that I read. Ari sighed, chuckled quietly at Sage's innocence. Queeth raises. I love that you use words or names that I just don't know how to pronounce. It's very good. Raises a hand to his breast in mock hurt. Expects another smile and push in return, but Fiona seems serious. Very cool. Queeth sounds like a little bit of an asshole. You hurt me. Maybe asshole is not the right word for it, but you know what I mean. I like innocence, you can sound condescending. Yeah, I think that's why I wanted to change it, because it's not him being like condescending to her. He's just like, wow, she's so sweet. She doesn't know anything yet. But she will. She's gonna have her own book series. Eventually. Eventually. I have to start thinking about that. Exciting. But yes, everything's going pretty good, you know? Kind of cruising right along. I think I'm also cutting words as I'm editing this time. Just a little bit. I'm still hovering around the 67,000 word mark. Oh well. He's kind of a dick. He's working on it. Hey, we all gotta work on some stuff. We all gotta work on some stuff. I love it. love it. My goodness me. Let me save this. Yes. Woo. Wow. The energy from earlier is gone. Do any of you guys have any beverages or snackies with you today? Do share if you do. I have my cold coffee and I have my water bottle. And I'm thinking during the next sprint, I'm going to make a smoothie. So I'm kind of craving a smoothie. And I might grab a cookie or something for a snack. Just to refuel and get going again for our next 2 sprints. But yes. Gosh, I like in a perfect world, I would love to be able to wrap a second story today, but I don't think I will. Today, tomorrow, I low-key want to start like formatting. I want to start formatting. Everything is so interesting. I just want to dive into it. I want to see my book become a book, you know? But I can't really send a proof or get a proof from Amazon. I was about to say Apple. Amazon or Ingram without my cover because I want to see how my cover works on it. But my cover artist is still just wrapping up a few things with it, which is great. Good to know. But hopefully this week coming up, it's in my hands, which is so exciting. But yes, as a reminder to all of you, if you guys want to be on the ARC team and receive an ARC, and you want to be like first come, first serve, because it's going to be first come, first serve for ARCs, there's going to be an ARC sign-up sheet that's going to be attached to my newsletter going out at the beginning of April. So just in a couple days. So there's a couple days left to sign up for my newsletter and get that rolling. But that's on my website, which is in the description. It pops up right away. It's one of the pop-ups if you sign up for that. And I won't bother you with a bunch of things. It's a monthly newsletter that's just like news and stuff. But this one coming up is fun and important because it's going to have the Google form for the ARCs, which I think is exciting. I have to build that form. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to probably also have another one or like look out on my Instagram stuff if you guys want to help with cover reveals when that comes around. Because I feel like I need to get a couple people on the bandwagon to help with cover reveals. You know? That's going to be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Don's got a water bottle in hand and usual weekend donuts in the kitchen. Oh my God, weekend donuts. God, what I wouldn't do right now for a weekend donut. What kinds of donuts are they, Don? I must know. I have to know. I wonder if I can order donuts right now. I'm going to look. I'm going to look. Let's see. Skip the dishes. Skip the dishes. Fine. Okay, well that's just my skip the dishes is not working. It doesn't want to recognize my address as an address. It's fine. I'll open it up on my computer instead. Skip the dishes. My local grocery store just started carrying Krispy Kreme. Oh my God. We don't have Krispy Kremes up here. But the only time I've had a Krispy Kreme was when I was in Texas visiting my uncle. And man, oh man. It was so cool to be in that restaurant. Because, like, you get to see it happen, you know? Oh, donut. Oh, donut. That's not how you spell donuts. I'm just freaking blind. Okay, here we go. Donuts. This has got me on a thing. Maybe we should start our third sprint so I can do this without you guys just staring at me. I want donuts. Oh my god, I rolled the same numbers as last time. We're gonna redo that. Okay, so we've got... I can't do math. Good Lord. Okay. We can do 26 minutes or 30 minutes. What would you guys like to do? 26 or 30? Oh, God. Oh, Krispy Kreme donuts. Now I want one. There's a Tim's right over here, but that requires me to get in my car. I don't want to do that. I do have cookies here. That's like mid. Yes, what would you guys like to do for our third sprint of the day? Phoebe votes again for 30 minutes. What about the rest of y'all? Let me get us set up here. I'm very warm. I think I need to go open my door. Maybe it's this cardigan that's just making me sweat because it's like a blanket. Another vote for 30. All right, another 30-minute sprint. Guys, we're getting so much productivity down today. Look at us go. I'm so proud of us. All righty. Okay, my friends, I'm going to go hunt for some donuts. Happy sprinting. Why didn't it go? Come on, timer, let's go. There we go. My goodness, that sprint went by fast. How are we all doing? I got sidetracked and one of my friends asked me to look at his essay. So that's what I'm currently doing. How are we doing, my lovely friends? None of my banners are something that I want to do, so hold on. That's how you spell that. That's better. My goodness me. Especially I ate lunch and continue reading their book. I'm meant to get back into school, but this book has stuck me in. Hey, that's okay. It's Saturday. Nothing has to be really super done super fast. Unless, of course, your deadline is tonight. But I don't know if that's the deadline. Oh my goodness me. I didn't get anything done on a second story during that sprint. I made myself a smoothie and a wrap for lunch. And then my friend asked me to edit his essay, so that's what I've been doing. Right, Amy says the writing is going well. That's wonderful and amazing. I love it, I love it. Oh. My nose is running for no reason at all. Yes. I guess another question I could ask y'all is what y'all are currently reading. Besides the ones that you're reading for the stream, of course. If you guys are reading for the stream. I'd love to know what y'all are currently reading. I shared mine at the beginning of the stream, but I'm currently reading Genesis Misery by Neon Yang. And these are my next two reads. We got Dead Collections and Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Gina Dawson. I picked them up from the library this morning. It's for the Trans Rights Readathon, which is going on until Monday. But I'd love to know what y'all. I feel like I didn't finish a sentence, but I got just sidetracked by my friend's essay for a hot second. But yes, do you guys have any fun plans for the weekend? Other than the Storyteller's Hearth stream tomorrow, don't really have a whole lot going on, which is nice. Gonna get a lot of reading and writing done, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I got lots of plans to read all the books, so. It's a tasty smoothie today. Phoebe's cat is fast asleep. The reading is going well. It's starting to get into the plot now. I can't wait for it to get spooky. The anticipation is killing me. Ooh! But that's also good. Anticipation in a horror book is awesome. Caption's first shift of the year is a wildlife rehab volunteers tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's baby squirrel season. Oh my gosh! That's so exciting! Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Wildlife rehab volunteer. Oh my goodness me. I hope to get to see lots of baby squirrels. Oh, wow, lovely. Spring is such a cool time of year for that, I guess, with all of the animals that are coming out and making their presences known. Yes. I don't know what else to ask. Oh, my Wi-Fi just dipped. I do apologize for the lack of quality for this hot, sexy second, but, you know, Wi-Fi loves me. Dawn's about a third of the way through a Declaration of the Rights of Magicians, and I have to start planning my TBR for 2 readathons. I'm trying to participate in April. Ooh, what readathons are going on in April? And also, are you enjoying the Declaration of the Rights of Magicians? I don't think I've heard of that book. That's a cool title, though. I like long titles like that. For 2 readathons. 2 different readathons. That's so many. I don't usually love participating in readathons. There's very few that I do participate in just because it just has to hit at the right time and has to fit into a lot of the books that I want to be reading. But the trans rights one came at a great time because there's so many books that I want to read that are by trans authors, trans and non-binary authors, and that have trans rep in them. And I usually participate in the Medievalathon, which happens in May. I don't know if Holly's hosting it this year, but I hope she is. It's one of my favorites. Maybe you can plan is to finish sewing a summer dress for yourself. I finished sewing in the first pocket. Yes, pockets! Today. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my goodness. I love seeing people on TikTok and their sewing journeys and stuff like that as they sew different pieces of clothing for themselves. I could never. I probably could if I tried, but I just don't have the brain space to learn how to sew and get a sewing machine and get all the products and know how to measure and everything like that. But I love watching people make clothing. That is so cool. Or upcycling old clothing is so cool as well. I love that. Anyways, all right, my friends, should we dive into our final sprint of the day as we're kind of getting along here? I realize that we've already been streaming for 2 hours, so we got one more sprint left. Okay, so we can either go for a 15-minute sprint, a 5-minute sprint, or nope, a 15-minute sprint, a 20-minute sprint. That's what I meant to say. 15, 20, or we could do a 23-minute sprint. I rolled kind of low. 15, 20 minutes, or 23 minutes. However long you want to go for. Magical Readathon and the Real-mathon. Ooh, I forgot the Magical Readathon's coming up again. I'm drawing a declaration, but I think others probably wouldn't. Ooh, it's one of those kind of books? Interesting. Interesting. I'm glad you're really liking it. Mia Maples just did a great video where she recreated Shein pieces at home for cheaper than they cost. Pretty eye-opening. Yeah, I mean, Shein is fast fashion, and I've seen a lot of people getting thrifted pieces from Shein that have been or Shein, or however you say it, and then bringing them home and then realizing how terribly things are made from there and then trying to make them better, which is pretty fun. I like that. Phoebe votes for 20 minutes. I love Mia Maples. I haven't watched that one yet. I told myself I would re-record once I got a couple thousand words written today. I love that. Oh my goodness me. Anyways, so we down with 20 minutes sprint for our final sprint of the day, my friends? I think that should be enough to take me to, the end of things. I also would love, I need to kind of sort out my banners for tomorrow's stream. Near. Things are hit or miss. Yeah. It's fast fashion, right? Which is not very good. 20 is good. Anyways. Okie dokie, my lovely friends. Let's do a little 20-minute final sprint of the day. We've done so much work today, guys. We've gotten already an hour and 20 minutes in. Was it 20 minutes the first sprint? Roughly? We've got roughly an hour or 20 minutes in of sprinting, and we're going to have another one. So we're going to almost have 2 hours of sprinting today. What a good time. We're doing so much. Anyways, my lovely friends. Happy sprinting. Sorry, I needed to finish my sentence. My brain was just like not letting me finish my sentence. How are we doing, friends? How was that sprint? How are we doing? The sentence that I was working on was the cool water tickled Ari's feet, my God, splashing over his skin as they walked along the edge of it. I had it something completely different. Actually, I should say cool water. Cool water tickled Ari's feet. I like to try and take the thes at the beginning of my sentences away, because most of the time you can kind of twist the sentence enough that it works without the at the beginning of the sentence, because otherwise the too many like the this, the that gets repetitive. So I want to make my sentences interesting. That's what I'm doing this editing round. But I finished my friend's essay. It was only like 800 words, so it was super quick to go through. So I got back to a second story. I'm still in chapter 2 of part 4, but I'm right by the end of it. I'm literally like, I'm done it basically. Now I'm done it. I just read the last paragraph. I'm done it. Chapter 2, part 4 is done. Chapter 26 in total, funnily enough. How do you guys feel at the end of this lovely stream? How's your work done? Are you feeling productive still? Chapter 27. Yes, everybody's doing wonderful. Oh, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This has been lovely. Make another banner. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to scroll. There we go. Beautiful. I need to have more banners like this. Banners are the best. Dawn says, feeling good. Gonna have a snack and play some Minecraft. Heck yeah. Enjoy the rest of your cozy Saturday. That sounds amazing. Phoebe says, this is a good end of the day for me. I'm so glad. And I hope you feel better fast, my dear. I hope that COVID doesn't keep eating you away, you know? Spacia reached 44% of before I let go. Ooh, right around that middle part. Things should start kicking into gear soon. What is next weekend? Ooh, next weekend is April 1st and 2nd. I don't believe there will be a stream next weekend, unfortunately, because like if there will be one, it might be Friday night, depending on how things kind of line up. But I have too many things both on Saturday and Sunday going on, so I do apologize for that. But hopefully, and the next weekend is Easter, so we'll see. Definitely follow me on Instagram, and I will let y'all know when streams are going to be. If I sneak in one maybe on a Thursday at some point, I'll let you know. But anyways, also, I hope to see you here tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be my social sprint for the Storyteller's Hearth. Katrin says, I fleshed out a section that was needing some work. Good stuff today. I'm glad. Everyone seemed to get some really good productivity in. No stream is April Fool's Day prank. Listen, I have a I've been asked to be part of a live stream on is it a live stream or is it like a pre-filmed thing? I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to let you know. With the one of the creators of the Stygian Society, which is the anthology that I'm part of, and we're doing like a creative talk April 1st at about 2 p.m., which is right about when I usually stream, and I don't know how long that's going to go for. And then on Sunday, the next day, I have plans with a friend, and we're going to the bookstore, so that's probably going to be all day. And we're meeting at like 1:30, so I can't stream that day either. But if I figure something out, I will definitely put it up. Maybe I'll do like a morning stream or something like that on one of those days. Who knows? But definitely follow me on my Instagram, and that's where you'll hear about it. But I don't want to go multiple weeks without streaming because I enjoy it so much and I love hanging out with you guys. But anyways, my friends, have a great rest of your Saturdays. I know if you guys want to keep getting more work down, there's lots of streams out there right now with the Storyteller's Hearth event going on. So many things going on. If you go to on my profile, there is a scheduled stream for next weekend. It's a purple thumbnail, which is very different from what I usually do. But because I was going with the Storyteller's Hearth, in the description of that video, there is, I believe, the playlist for the streams in that description. I'm pretty sure. So go check that out and see what's live now. But yes, I will see you back here tomorrow. Tomorrow. I don't even have to say next week or anything. I'll see you here tomorrow. But yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you then. Bye.